Here is our host, Bud Collier.
Thank you very much, and good evening to you. This, as you know, is our game of deliberate misrepresentation in which four presumably smart people try to figure out which one of three challengers has sworn to tell the truth. To Tell the Truth is brought to you each week by Geritol, America's #1 tonic, the high-potency tonic that helps you feel stronger fast. And now let's meet our cross-examiners. What is your name, please?
My name is Mary Healy.
My name is Ralph Bellamy.
My name is Kitty Carlisle.
And my name is Hy Gardner.
All right, may we have our third team of challengers, please?
What is your name, please?
My name is John Hall.
What is your name, please?
My name is John Hall.
What is your name, please?
My name is John Hall.
All right, panel, there we have our third team of challengers. Will you please follow along with your copy of this affidavit as I read it aloud? I, John Hall, a native of Ohio, have spent the past 4 years tracking big game in Africa. I have to my credit 30 elephants, 50 buffalo, and scores of lions, leopards, and rhinos. After a hitch in the United States Navy, I attended the University of Toledo and majored in business administration, which in no way prepared me for my present occupation as African safari guide and professional hunter. I swear that the above statement is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Signed, John Hall, the African hunting guide. So again, will you question until you hear the signal? And let's begin this questioning round with Kitty Carlisle. Kitty?
Number 3, can you say anything in the language of the African native?
Oh, mimi najua Swahili.
And what does that mean?
I speak Swahili.
Oh. Number 2, what is a Kikuyu?
Kikuyu is a tribe of Africans, Kenyan tribe.
Number 1, do you object to women on safari?
Not if they pay the bill.
What gives you the most trouble, the women or the big game?
I better not answer that. My employer might be listening.
Number 3, what sort of bore gun do you use for big game?
450, number 2.
Hy Gardner.
Number 2, if you were hunting redheads, mallards, or teal, for what would you be hunting?
Duck.
Also, number 2, what animal would you say runs fastest, the rhino, the buffalo, the lion, or the elephant?
Between those animals?
Between those animals.
I think the buffalo.
The buffalo. Number 3, who was Osa Johnson?
An explorer. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that's the same answer I would have given.
Number 1, what is the blade? And I don't mean as a weapon. I mean in relation to the Ohio city that you come from.
That's the newspaper.
Mary Healy.
In Ohio, what are the restaurants that are named after an animal?
In all of Ohio, ma'am?
Yes, number 1.
Oh, that's too many restaurants in Ohio. I haven't
Well,
been
there's
back
one
there
in
for 8
particular.
years.
Number 2, do you know?
I'm afraid I must make the same answer.
Number 3, would you take a
Wait,
guess?
Restaurants in Ohio.
All right. Well, we traveled in Ohio one time for a long time, and we always ran into the same restaurants. They were called the Purple Cow. At any rate, my husband recently sat in, Peter Lynn Hayes just sat in for Arthur Godfrey, who went on a safari. You weren't by any chance one of the guides, number 1, were you?
No, ma'am. He was with another organization.
Can an African elephant be trained?
No.
Ralph?
Number 3, what's the population of Africa?
I haven't the faintest.
Number 1, you know.
I couldn't guess that either.
Number 2,
Well, I'd have to guess.
what would you guess?
Yeah, I think it's about 180 million.
Number 2, if you were going to cross Africa by boat and portage, about the center of Africa, what 3 rivers, beginning about Luanda, would you navigate?
I'd certainly use the Congo on the western side. That's about the only possibility. to Elizabethville. Well, it's kind of a long portage, but I suppose if long portages are allowed, I'd go up to the Apollo and go down.
This is only a half-hour show, so we have to move on, I'm afraid. Kitty?
What tribe do the Mau Maus belong to? Number 3.
Kikuyu.
Where is Nairobi? Number 1.
Nairobi is the capital of Kenya in East Africa.
Can you tell me the man who is now the head of Ghana? Number 2.
Of Ghana?
Of Ghana.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Number 3. What do you prefer to hunt if you have your choice?
Elephant.
Elephant? Why is that?
I find it the most exciting.
Uh-huh.
Also find it the most easy to find. That's all the time we have. It's time now to vote. So will you please mark your ballots, panel, once again without consultation. And in so doing, select number 1, number 2, or number 3. Ballots all marked. Mary, for whom did you vote this time?
I voted for number 2.
What was your reason, Mary?
Well, my reason wasn't very good, excepting that he knew the name of that man who ran, what was that place you said?
Ghana.
Ghana. I don't know very much about Africa. Ghana.
Ralph Bellamy.
Number 2.
Why, Ralph?
Well, I don't know. It was really a toss-up between 2 and 3, so far as I was concerned. But number 2 almost answered the river question. That's a tough one.
Never did get across. We left him in darkest Africa.
He's still on poor Tom.
Kitty, your vote was for?
Number 2.
Oh, dear.
He's the one I want to go on safari with.
You leave right after the show.
Well, I also voted for number 2. I thought he had the cold blue eyes of a hunter, and he seemed to answer all the questions pretty rapidly.
All right, now, here we are. Everybody anxious to see whether they were as right this time as they were wrong last time. So our votes are in. Are yours? Okay, then let's find out right now which one of these gentlemen is the real guide and big game hunter in Africa. Will the real John Hall please stand up? Well, I must say, Mr. Hall, he's so pale, and he doesn't have those steely blue eyes, and you don't want to go on portage with him. Thank you very much. So number 1, tell us who you really are and what you do.
My name is Ezra Ball, and I'm the boating, skiing, and outdoor editor for Sports Illustrated magazine.
And you who garnered all the votes, I'm going to say boats, and still in the river over there, tell us who you really are and what you do.
My name is Blair Fuller. I'm the author of a recent novel, A Far Place, and a teacher of English at Barnard College.
Well, that's all the time we have. And we see that for the second time tonight, we fooled our entire panel. There's $1,000 in Jarrett Hall for you gentlemen to divide. Good night to you all, and the best of good luck to you. Well, I'm afraid, panel, that's all we have time for tonight, except to say good night. Good night, panel.
Good night. Good night, Bud.
And remember what I told you about Jarrett Hall, a high-potency tonic that helps you feel stronger fast. Right now, this is Bud Collier saying good night and reminding you to tell the truth. Good night, everybody.